What's going on, everyone? It's Jesse here of RAFscents, and I've got to tell you, I am super excited to be bringing you this video today because I'm talking about a topic that is very, very important in this industry, and that is the support of small businesses and entrepreneurs. Since I've had my TikTok channel, I've had a number of companies reach out to me to say, hey, can you cover this? Hey, can you talk about that? Can you review this fragrance for me? And I have loved every second of it. I've even turned around and bought a couple of these fragrances myself. I think it's very important to support these small businesses, especially in an industry where these little guys are up against these multi-million-dollar companies. And so today I'm going to be bringing you 5 of my favorite perfumes that have been sent to me. I hope you're ready because it's going to be awesome. All right, before we start, if you are a fragrance company or fragrance house that would like for me to review your fragrances, be sure to send me an email at rafscents@gmail.com. Let's talk about what you want me to review. I'll tell you how to get it to me, and I'll make sure that it is featured on this channel. Additionally, if you see anything that you like in this video, be sure to check the description below. I'm going to leave links to everything so that you can purchase them yourselves. Let's get started. All right, let's start off with one of my favorite fragrances from any small company, and I've got to tell you, I just love it. I just love it. If you've seen any of my TikToks, you will have seen this one pop up from time to time. It is from the House of Harmony Perfumes, Castle Black. Now, first off, I'm a huge fan of Game of Thrones. So just the name itself just captured me. It took my soul and embraced me in a warm hug. I don't know what I just did there, but I definitely was not ready for how awesome this fragrance was. You see, Trill Noel makes fragrances that are artisanal, meaning they're not meant to just spray on and wear out in public. You are meant to be taken on a journey when you spray these fragrances on your skin, and this one is no exception. You see, this one smells like an old, abandoned, rundown castle. I'm talking like you've walked up on a castle that's little more than a pile of rocks. There's moss built up, the ground is all muddy, it's a little bit foggy, it's right before night, there's a chill in the air. This fragrance makes you feel like you were in that place. It's got notes of peppermint, rum, tobacco, rose, and a myriad of others that just combine to mentally put you into this place that almost has history behind it. It is super awesome. Now, the price point on this is nothing to scoff at. You're going to be looking at a couple $100 minimum. Now, he runs specials all the time, and so you may catch this on a good day. But this is not for the faint-hearted. But I will also tell you this, it's worth every penny because this will get you in the double digits of hours of performance. Minimum 10 hours. If it's hotter outside, it'll probably be around 10 hours. If you're looking sometime like, or some other temperature that's a little bit chillier, you're gonna get more performance off of this. And the longevity and the projection, it's outstanding. So Castle Black from Harmony Perfumes, I love this. All right, the next fragrance that I'll be reviewing is from Abbott NYC, and it is called Telluride. Now, Abbott NYC was one of the very first companies that I ever started reviewing fragrances for as an influencer. I absolutely love these guys, and there's a soft spot in my heart for them. But they also have some really cool qualities as a company because part of the proceeds from all of these fragrances go towards wildlife preservation funds. It is really, really cool. Now, these fragrances are all modeled after certain areas in the country. This is modeled after the Rocky Mountains in Colorado. You have the Cape, which is modeled after winters on Cape Cod, and so on. Now, this fragrance is one of my favorites because 2 of the base notes are leather and suede. Now, when I'm reviewing this on my TikTok channel, I always tell people that if you are a guy that is into Western wear, cowboy culture, things like this, This fragrance is absolutely spectacular for you. It just gives you that good, rugged Western feel that is unmistakable. The performance on this one, you're going to get I get about 5-6 hours on my skin. This is definitely a fall and winter fragrance, maybe early spring as well. But the price points on these are very, very good. So I would definitely recommend checking these out and also checking out some of the other fragrances in their line. You can't go wrong with them. The next fragrance is from a company called Supply Matter, and the fragrance is Constant. Now, this is definitely not a bottle, as you can tell. This is actually beeswax. It is a solid fragrance. These are becoming more and more popular these days. Now, some of the fragrance notes in here are lemon, mint, some lavender, sandalwood. It's a very good all-around easy reach fragrance. And one of the plus sides for having a beeswax fragrance is that you get to spread it on your skin. It lasts a super long time. I'm talking 8 hours with this fragrance, and a little goes a long way. Additionally, this also helps whenever people have an aversion or sensitivity to perfumes. You know, you get a lot of people that, you know, say they're sensitive to it or whatever, or it gives them migraine headaches, whatever it is. That does exist, okay? But this really, really helps with that, all right? Now, the projection is not gonna be quite as massive, but I just think of fragrances that don't have much projection. I think of those as like intimate fragrances. If you wanna get to know me, you better come up close and you can smell it. But this is a really, really awesome fragrance. You're gonna be looking at about $50 for one of these, but you see how much I've gone through. I've had this for about a month and a half, and it's lasted me for quite a while. So definitely, if you're looking to diversify your fragrance collection, get into something that's a little more unique while still smelling awesome, look into Supply Matter fragrances, look into these solid colognes. They're really cool. All right, number 4 on the list is a company called Olfactory NYC. And what's crazy is I'm not actually gonna tell you about a fragrance as much as I'm gonna tell you about a process. This fragrance is called Genesis. I actually helped to make this. Now, when I say I actually helped to make this, Olfactory NYC, that's what they do. They help their customers create custom fragrances. And it can actually be done through the mail, or if you're in New York City, you can actually visit one of their storefronts. But here's the process. Whenever you get into this fragrance, the first thing they'll do is they'll send you a discovery set that's got about 7 or 8 base notes that you can smell. Maybe it's tobacco, or maybe it is rose, or maybe it's citrus. You smell these and you figure out which one you like the best, and you send that back to them. You get in contact with them, say, I like this one the best. And then what they'll do is they'll send you a second exploration kit that will have some variations of that fragrance, base note fragrance that you picked from the first set. And after you pick which of those variations you like, then you can bottle it and it will then be yours. Now, as far as Genesis goes, what I did, this has notes of green tea, blackcurrant, lemon, and patchouli. You can actually go on Olfactory NYC and find this fragrance from RAFscents and purchase it, or you can actually purchase it on your own. The entire process is a little bit over $100, but if you're wanting to train yourself into learning what fragrance notes smell like, if you're wanting to have something that's really, really unique, maybe you want to get something as a party favor or as a gift for somebody, this is a really, really cool experience, and I do invite you to check it out. All right, last up is from a company called Atar London. That's right, this company sent me a fragrance all the way from the UK. Unlike the first 4 companies that I've featured in this video, this fragrance does do international shipping. I'm talking to the United States, I'm talking to Asia, I'm talking to Australia. So if you're watching this video not based in North America or not based in the UK, you can still get your hands on one of these. This fragrance is leather. Pretty self-explanatory what it's going to smell like, but this is a really good quality fragrance. It is a very smooth leather. Think about one of the Tom Ford fragrances, very, very similar to ombre leather. It lasts about 6 to 8 hours and is unmistakable for fall and winter time. I'm telling you, this was a really, really, really good scent. The atomizer works very well on here. They send them to you in 10 ml bottles, and they're not overly expensive. And so if you're in the UK, if you're in the United States, hell, it doesn't matter where you are. This is available to you, and they have a number of fragrances for you to choose from. So really give these guys a thought, especially if you're You know, a lot of my viewers used to complain that they weren't able to get a hold of the fragrances that I'll review because they didn't do international shipping. That is a huge, huge, huge plus from Atar London. So give them a look. And there you have it, my friends. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. I do encourage you, please, 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 support small businesses, support entrepreneurs. This is a very, very important thing, and especially in the perfume industry, it is essential that you patronize these guys. There are tons of talented perfumers out there who have a lot to offer. And so definitely check them out. Once again, I've left a link to all of these fragrances in the description below, so you'll be able to find them and purchase them yourselves. I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check out all of my other links. I'll see you next time.